Hello everybody and welcome back. Today, version 1.20 has finally dropped. It has been so long we've been waiting for this update, and it comes with so many different features that you probably didn't know existed. So let's go ahead and take a quick rundown of every single feature of Minecraft 1.20. First up, we have the most popular and the most anticipated feature of all, the Cherry Grove biome. So with this biome, you get a whole new set of wood containing all the different things you would expect to be in the new set of wood, ranging from planks to doors, trapdoors, fence gates, all the logs, and even the boats, all of which are very, very pink. This biome also comes with these new leaves on the tree, which come with a very special feature of these particles that will rain down from them when the player gets close enough to that block of leaves. This biome also comes with these new pink petals. You can fit 4 of these in one block, and when bone mealing it, if you only have 1 in a block, it'll put 2, then 3, then 4, and any more bone meal is just going to give you more pink petals in your inventory. You will find this biome on mountain ranges. Pretty much wherever you would find mountain meadows, you will now be able to find cherry biomes as well. These are very peaceful biomes, do not come with any new mobs, but you will see a lot of pigs and a lot of bees. But this is not the only new set of wood added in version 1.20. In Minecraft version 1.20, there is also the new set of bamboo wood. Now, what's so great about bamboo wood is it doesn't actually add any brand new trees to the game. With a crafting table, you can turn 9 pieces of bamboo into this brand new block of bamboo. With your axe, you can strip that into a stripped block of bamboo. And using that, you can craft 2 bamboo planks, which you can then use to craft the bamboo stairs, slabs, doors, trapdoors, signs, fence gates, and even boats. But that's not all. With enough of these, you can also craft a brand new decorative type of bamboo wood called bamboo mosaic. You can craft bamboo mosaic with 2 slabs of bamboo, and then using that bamboo mosaic, you can make bamboo mosaic stairs and or slabs. You can see the difference here. The bamboo wood is more just like sticks of bamboo, while the mosaic is more like this decorative pattern etched into the wood. Now with the 1.20 update, we also get the addition of the Minecraft mob vote winner, the Sniffer. Now you get this egg here in full vanilla survival Minecraft by going down into warm ocean ruins and exploring them with the brand new archaeology feature, which we will cover later. But for the use of this demonstration, we're just going to use the creative spawn egg. So the Sniffer is a very large, peaceful mob, and every once in a while they will plop down on their bellies and dig up a brand new seed for the player to grow. These new seeds, there are 2 of them. There is the torchflower seed and the pitcher's pod. When bone milling these, you will get the full-grown version of this flower, being the torchflower and the pitcher's plant. Both of these are very nice looking plants. You can craft both of these into dye, the torchflower giving orange, and the pitcher's plant giving 2 cyan. You can also breed 2 sniffers with the seeds of pretty much any plants. However, you can't use the pitcher's pod, oddly enough. And when you breed them, they will drop a new sniffer egg, which you can plant and wait 20 minutes to grow. However, if you plant the sniffer's egg on a block of moss, as you can see by these green particles, that means that the hatching is accelerated and it will only take 10 minutes to actually hatch. Minecraft 1.20 also brings the addition of a brand new bookshelf called the Chiseled Bookshelf. You can put all kinds of different books in here, and it's not like the normal bookshelf where you see books but you can't actually access them. You can put plain books in here, you can put books and quills in it, you can even put any and every type of enchanted book into this shelf. But you do have to be careful when you mine it, because if you don't have Silk Touch, it doesn't actually drop the shelf, And even with Silk Touch, it doesn't drop the bookshelf itself. You do of course get all the books back out of it though. But be careful when placing it, because you will not be able to get that block back no matter what you use. Minecraft 1.20 also brings along the feature of hanging signs. There is now a brand new hanging sign for every single different type of wood in the game. Even the brand new cherry wood and bamboo wood. Plus, let's not forget the crimson and the warped wood as well. Along with the new hanging signs, we also get the feature of sign editing. This applies to both the hanging and normal signs, but have you ever typed a sign, had a typo, and then realized you can't change it, so you gotta break the sign and start all over again? Well, no more. Now you can just right-click on the sign, type in whatever you want, and you can leave it. You can dye that sign, do whatever you're gonna do with it, but in case there is a typo, you can now go back and make an edit. You can also now type on both sides of a sign, just like so. So now one side reads hello and the other side reads sub. And of course, you can also dye the back side and have them completely independent from each other. But with a piece of honeycomb, you can now wax your signs, and now you cannot edit that sign anymore. That sign is now permanently locked and is going to be set like that forever. You can no longer change the color of it. You can no longer edit the text. That is it. That sign is now locked in stone. Minecraft 1.20 has also added the addition of trail ruins. These can range from sizes of incredibly small, like this one here, all the way up to incredibly large, over 100 blocks long. Now, these spawn with the brand new blocks of suspicious gravel. There's also the chance to find suspicious sand, and you can craft yourself a brush to actually brush away the suspicious stuff and obtain random items. Now, you can, of course, get actual loot from these, not just junk. You can get loot that ranges from brand new music discs all the way up to the brand new armor trims that we're going to cover in just a little bit. But you can also, of course, find things like diamonds, emeralds, and even pottery shards, which we're going to go over in just about 20 seconds. If you are curious what the new disc is, it is Relic by Aaron Cheroff. I probably butchered that name, but this is just a taste of what this disc sounds like. That's enough. I don't want to spoil the whole song for you guys. But along with the new archaeology and the addition of all the suspicious sand and gravel you can harvest, there now is the addition of over 20 different pottery sherds. Now, you might be thinking, Mr. Gaming Aquatic, what do I do with a pottery sherd? Well, glad you asked. Now, with 4 bricks, you can craft a decorated pot. It's just a very nice looking pot. Before you ask, no, you cannot put flowers in it, but if you grab yourself a flower pot and place it on top, it will sit in the spout of the pot and look pretty much natural, and then you can put a flower in it so it looks like you've got flowers in that giant, beautiful pot. Now you might be thinking, well, why would I use this giant pot? Why not just use a flower pot? And to that, because with these 20 new different pottery sherds, you can craft all kinds of unique and custom pots. If we just go ahead and grab 20 at random, we can now craft this decorated pot with 4 different pictures on each side of the pot. You can of course use 4 of the exact same pottery sherd to make a pot with the same image on all 4 sides, or you could even mix pottery sherds with normal bricks. You could get a pot with 3 plain sides and an image on one. There are infinite possibilities for you to create and play with these, so go ahead and enjoy. Now, I'm willing to bet you thought we were done with the archaeology feature, weren't you? But you were wrong. So, going back to the sniffer, in warm ocean ruins, you can now find suspicious sand as well. You can find suspicious sand pretty much everywhere. Trail ruins, jungle temples, desert temples, ocean ruins, pretty much anywhere and everywhere you look. But what's special about the sand in the warm ocean ruins is this is where you will find the sniffer egg, if you're lucky enough. Oh, look at that, we found a pottery sherd. And there you have it, the sniffer egg. Warm ocean ruins are also the exclusive only spot you can find the snort pottery sherd, which is just an image of a sniffer. Now, I did have to hit 4 of these to actually find one of these. So this is all the loot I was able to find from 4 different warm ocean ruins if you are curious. But you can get some alright stuff. I mean, I got an iron axe after all. But the main reason you would be going to these is the pottery sherds and the sniffer egg anyway, so don't necessarily expect the greatest loot from the ocean ruin ones. Minecraft 1.20 also introduces all new features for armor. They add these armor trims which you can find all over your Minecraft world, but you can find these in all kinds of different shapes and forms. There are these 4 right here, which you can find inside Trail Ruins, the Sharper Armor Trim, Wayfinder, Host, and Riser. There are 2 that you can find in the Deep Dark, Ward and Silence. Rib you can find in, I'm pretty sure, Nether Fortresses. This one you find in Desert Temples, this one Jungle Temples, Ocean Ruins, and End Cities, the Stronghold. You can find these all over your Minecraft world in all kinds of different structures, but the main feature of these is the new abilities they have on armor. So if you grab yourself a smithing table, there are quite a few new things you can do. So first of all, when it comes to upgrading your netherite armor, you now need a smithing template, which is a netherite upgrade template. You can find this in Piglin Bastions. Guaranteed to have at least 1 in a treasure bastion. It's not guaranteed in any others. So now you need a netherite ingot, your diamond armor, plus the smithing template, which once you find one, you can craft more. It does use up one of your items to actually create the armor. But to actually create more of these, as you can see in this crafting menu, you need to actually find one. You need a random block related to each one of your templates, and then you need 7 diamonds to create more. So these are actually relatively expensive, and they could be shown as a sense of power and, like, you know, just how advanced you are in the game. So now making your netherite armor is actually relatively expensive, but once you get that netherite armor, you can now add all kinds of random templates to it. So you can add whatever armor template you want to your piece of armor, and you can use all kinds of different materials. You can use gold, you can use copper, you can use amethyst, you can use redstone, you can even use quartz, diamond, and netherite. And yes, you can apply this to turtle shell helmets as well as leather armor. Minecraft version 1.20 also fully introduced the addition of camels into your Minecraft world. You can find camels only in desert villages. They do not spawn continuously. There is a limit of 1 per village. So if you want to get a bunch of these camels, it is going to take a little while. However, you can breed 2 camels with cactus. So if you do really want a lot of camels, all you got to do is find 2 naturally spawning. Now, the nice thing about camels is you can slap a saddle on them and you can ride them. That is the whole purpose of them. They're another mob that you can ride. They are a very slow mob. They do have a dash feature. But what is really the main focus of camels is the fact that you can fit 2 people onto the camel. As you can see here in third person, there is my spot, but as you can see on the back of the camel, there is another distinctive area for a person to sit, and that is where your friend could sit. The other feature of a camel is that it is too tall for any normal mob to attack you. So with a zombie and a baby zombie after me, they are not supposed to be able to hit me while I'm on this camel. So maybe we just head down here to flat land. I should be perfectly safe from all these mobs. As you can see, the zombies cannot get me. However, skeletons of course still can't attack you, and creepers will, still just blow up once they get close enough. So this doesn't make you invincible, you're still gonna need to be quite careful. Now, there are two more big changes with the 1.20 update, one of which being the calibrated skulk sensor. This is a skulk sensor which you can program to only detect certain frequencies. So if we go ahead, plop down a lectern, put a redstone comparator going into it, so now this can only detect players walking. But if we set it to, I don't remember what it was, maybe it was 12, it will only detect players breaking blocks, and if we continue to change things, we can set it to only detect players breaking blocks, eating food, flying, and doing all kinds of other different things. Unfortunately though, I don't really know what all the different frequency levels are, so I'm not really sure what I need to set this to be able to detect that. But the point is, it is possible. If we set this back down to level 1, there are still more features to go along with this. Now that it is only programmed to select players walking, if we add a block of amethyst on it anywhere, that will activate audio resonance. So now we can go up to 16 blocks away. We can set up yet another one of these with that same book set to page 1, so this one is also programmed to only detect players walking. Give it one of those, and now it will be able to send a signal to that other one. However, we might be too far away, but if we just set this up like so, these will start sending audio frequencies back to one another as kind of a relay system so that the player doesn't quite have to be over there to activate it. If we just walk around over here, you can see that it sends signals to the other two, and you can expand this infinitely long. So you can send signals from one side of your Minecraft world to another by using this feature, and you don't even need to use actual redstone. These have all been switched to level 12, so they will only detect when I break a block now. As you can see, the first one receives the signal, and then it sends it through the chain to all the others. So that is what vibration reconnaissance is. It's a very cool feature, and I cannot wait to see what the Minecraft community manages to do with this feature. Now, there is one more big feature to the 1.20 update. Using a note block, you can go ahead and now put any mob head on top to make a certain noise. It also adds the brand new addition of the piglin head to the game, and when the player is wearing it, similar to the dragon head, how the mouth opens up and down, the ears will flop left to right. But when you stick these on a note block, it will now make a noise related to the mob which head is on the block. So if you wanted to, you could set this up under your player's house with a creeper skull on top of the note block, and when they walk in, you could have the skulk sensor detect them walking, and then play this sound. So, I mean, you could really prank your friends hard with these features. There are a lot of cool features with this. This, in my opinion, is one of the better features of this update. I do really love it. Plus, if you just set up enough of these and play them all at the same time, you will completely destroy your friends' ears. Point proven. So there's an infinite amount of possibilities that you can do with these as well as those, and I think if you manage to find a way to mix these two features together, you are really in for a fun treat and a really good time. Now, of course, that is all of the basic 1.20 features, but for those of you playing on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, there are a few more. So for those of you playing on Minecraft Bedrock Edition, if we just go ahead and hop into survival real quick, We have never been able to put our banners on shields, but now we can. This feature has been in Java for absolutely ever, and now we can as well. This doesn't have to be a normal vanilla banner like a plain color or this pillager one. This can be any banner that you create as well, allowing the player to now not only create custom armor, but also create custom shields to go with their custom armor. So you can make some really cool outfits and suits of armor. Now, we are also finally getting the feature of the 1.5 block crawling. We have never before been able to fit into an area this small. Java has been able to do this forever, it feels like, but now we can as well. Now, that is pretty much it for the 1.20 update. Of course, there are plenty of other things like big bug changes and other parity features, but these are the two big ones, and these are the two that we have been waiting for forever. Now, there are two more coming in the very next update, 1.20.10, one of which will be the ability to finally crawl, and the other will be the recipe book unlocking. So where you collect a block, it will now show you the recipes that you have unlocked by obtaining that item. But those are not currently in the game, so you will have to wait until the next update to actually receive those features. Anyways, I hope you have all enjoyed this rundown of Minecraft 1.20. If you have, please hit that subscribe button. It would just mean the world to me. And if you hit that little bell, you will be able to stay up to date with all the other updates and Minecraft-related information as it comes out. Anyways, this has been Mr. Gaming Aquatic, and I'll see you next time. Bye!